Hello viewers, welcome to my channel MS Literary World. Today I am going to describe another poem entitled The Night of the Scorpion written by Nissim Ezekiel. Nissim Ezekiel was born on 16 December 1924 and died on 9th of January 2004. He was an Indian writer. His first book was The Bad Day in 1952. The Deadly Man, the exact name, 60 poems, the unfinished name, Man, Letter, Day's Arms, Hymns in Darkness were other books. He won Sahitya Academy Award in 1983 and Padma Shri in 1988. Ezekiel occupies a very high rank as a writer of Indo-English poetry, and his contribution to this poetry is very substantial, weighty and valuable. In fact, we can regard him as one of the towering figures among the Indo-English poets. I remember the night my mother was stung by a scorpion. This poem has been taken from Nissim Ezekiel's volume of poems entitled The Exact Name, which was published in 1965. The poem reads like a story. The speaker in the poem narrates an incident of how his mother was stung by a scorpion one night when it was raining heavily. So, in the first or opening lines, the poet remembers the night when a scorpion stung his mother. 10 hours of steady rain had driven him to crawl beneath a sack of rice. The poet says that the scorpion came into the house to become safe from the 10 hours continuous rain and hid himself under a sack of rice. Parting with his poisoned flash of diabolic tail in the dark room, he risked the rain again. After stinging his mother, the scorpion went out of the house into the rain again. Only its devilish tail, which had not much poison, was seen when it was going out of the dark room. The word dialogic shows the evil act of the scorpion, and parting with his poison shows that the scorpion had done his work of biting. The peasants came like swarms of flies and buzzed the name of God 100 times. In these lines, the poet Nissim Ezekiel shows the Indian touch. How the Indians are helpful for each other. When someone happens to a person, everyone came to help him. In the same manner, when the news of the stinging of his mother was spread all over the village, the peasants came. The peasants came in groups like the swarms of flies. Here, the peasants are compared with the group of flies. It means they were in many numbers and buzzed the name of God 100 times. Or just as the swarms produces the buzzing sound, in the same manner, all the peasants, all the neighbors were reciting the name of God 100 times for the safety of his mother. They prayed, they wished that the scorpion should be paralyzed. They were wishing, there were many desires in their mind. They clicked their tongues with every moment that the scorpion made his poison, moved in mother's blood, they said. In these lines, the poet describes the general talks of the peasants which take place at such situations, such occasions. In the words of the poet, the child says that the helpless peasants described every activity that the scorpion had made. They talked in different ways of the incident. Some of them said that the poison had moved in the blood of his mother. May the sum of all evil balanced in this unreal world against the sum of good become diminished by your pain. Some of the peasants wished that the sum of evil of his mother might balance against the sum of good, and so her pain grew less. May the poison purify your flesh of desire and your spirit of ambition, they said. Some farmers prayed that the poison in her body might make pure her desires and ambitions so that they might be fulfilled. In this way, the poet puts a picture of talks which generally take place at such occasions. But these talks show simplicity of the villagers and their faith in different superstitious beliefs. These lines also shows the Indian touch. And they sat around on the floor with my mother in the center, the peace of understanding on each face. All the peasants sat around on the floor with his mother in the center. These peasants seemed having a piece of understanding on their faces. More candles, more lanterns, more neighbors, more insects, and the endless rain. There were a number of peasants in the poet's house. Most of the peasants came with the candles. There were many candles, there were many lanterns in their hand. So, as the rain was endless, so there were many insects also. My mother twisted through and through, groaning on a mat. In the words of the poet, the child describes the happening of the night when a scorpion stung his mother. He says that being a child, he was observing all the incident when all the peasants were praying to God. At the same time, his mother was twisting frequently, lying on a mat. She was suffering too much pain. My father, septic, rationalist, trying every curse and blessing, powder, mixture, herb, and hybrid. In these lines, the poet describes about his father, who was a septic and rationalist person. He applied all available cures to control the poison. He also offered prayers of all faiths. He even poured a little paraffin upon the beaten toe and put a match to it. At last, his father poured a little paraffin upon the beaten toe of his mother and put a match as a cure. I was the flame feeding on my mother. When his father poured a little paraffin on the beaten toe of his mother, there was a flame. And Poet, being a child, was observing all these activities. He was feeling deeply his mother's pain. He was feeling how his mother was suffering from the pain. After 20 hours, it lost its sting. But at last, after 20 hours, the pain was removed. It means his mother had to suffer for 20 hours with the pain. My mother only said, "Thank God, the scorpion picked on me and spared my children." These are the concluding lines of the Nisi Magical's famous poem, Night of the Scorpion, and these are the famous lines of this poem. Because in these lines, the poet shows the selfless love of a mother for her children. When the child's mother had recovered after 20 hours of bearing pain, she felt thankful to God. The poet says that his mother only thanked God for the scorpion picked her and not her children. She was thankful to God that her children were saved. So, these lines shows selfless love of a mother for the children. And the simplicity of the heart of the mother is expressed in a very beautiful way. These lines makes the poem so important, so world famous. So friends, thanks for watching. Wait for my next video. Till then, bye bye.